Welcome back. So, left Innsbruck, stayed the night in hostel, was pretty blessed. Not the best hostel, dodgy breakfast, but ayo, what are you gonna do? And now I've kind of struggled today, moving out. I got dropped at a not great station, so I've had to walk again. I've ended up walking for about 2 hours today, probably in total. But now I found myself at a little car park that I actually recognise. I've been to before with a friend when we were hitchhiking. And last time we were here, we got taken all the way to Vienna, which is like 300-400 kilometers away. So hoping it's a lucky spot. Gonna probably spend the night here. It's kind of the end of the day, that's the sun setting. But either way, I'm determined to get to Salzburg from here. Same story, different day. It's 4 in the morning and unbelievably cold again. But I'm pretty chuffed with this setup. The top's staying a little bit further away, which is better. Still needs a lot of improvement. But I've got a good angle. The inflatable mattress is staying put. I've got a fire going over there to bring some heat in at least. Stressful day so far. I woke up cold, didn't sleep much, and then the spot was just so dead. I waited for like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and just nothing at all. Everyone wasn't super friendly. I'm going to blame it on the morning, or just because there wasn't much traffic. It was probably only 30 cars in total, but yeah, very demotivating. So I hopped a train for about 5-6 stops and ended up right next to the German border. I'm gonna now hop another train, I think. I was checking out a spot back there, but it just wasn't any good. And the train hopping worked once, so fingers crossed. It's more expensive this time. First time was €6, this is €40, so I imagine they're gonna be on it a bit better. Probably more likely to have inspectors and that. But I'll keep an eye out and fingers crossed. Ich möchte gern Salzburg. Ich möchte gern Salzburg. It's really a shit day. I was on the train and then I spotted a dude counting money or something and I hopped it. I do think it was an inspector, so now I'm just being indecisive. I was going to go to this gas station, try and catch a lift, but it's not the right motorway, so I'm going to head back to the station and see if I can get a train one stop to a decent-ish spot. More than likely it's going to fail. But I've bought a ticket for €1.80 to the first stop, and the Salzburg train goes through that stop and then all the way to Salzburg. So I'm hoping that I can get on and be like, oh no, I've missed my stop. Oops, I'm in Salzburg for €1.80 instead of €40. It's not going to work, is it? Gone, didn't seem to notice. So didn't even need to spend the €1.80 in the end, didn't even check my ticket. Got to Salzburg, so luck is changing and gonna settle into a hostel, which is another €10, so done pretty well. So, made it to an awesome hostel. Managed to swindle a free breakfast again. Supposed to put a token into a box and take your plate, and no one said anything. Got my plate. That's probably not great, but yeah. No offence, Salzburg, but pretty plain city. Don't think it helps being Sunday, but really just nothing to write home about. So it turns out, didn't even find the city yesterday. We've now got Max here as our guide, who's going to take us to the actual city. I couldn't even find the river, it turns out, so yeah, we're going to find the castle and got some sandwiches and learning some German, so it's all good. Da ist der Castle. Very good. In there?
No, here.
Oh.
But the circumstances he was born in.
Okay.
It's a broken relationship. It's over. What was his reason?
He doesn't have one. It's just so I asked him how he decides.
Yeah.
He's like, I just look at it and take the ones I like or don't like.
What a legend.
When you count the days.
That's insane, like all of it then.
Yeah.
Mozart's Geburtshaus.
Yeah.
Geburtshaus.
Dome, no clue what's that in English. Yeah, like this one is square shape, this one is round.
Yeah.
There's a different name for them in German.
Right. Well, that was a pleasure. Just met Max in our hostel. Lovely dude. Spoke fluent English and fluent German, so managed to give me a few words, although my German is embarrassingly crap. I do hope to learn one day. Yeah, he showed me around Salzburg, the actual Salzburg. Turns out it is a beautiful city. I just couldn't find my way around, I guess, on my own. But yeah, nice one. So now just hop to train one stop. Very easy. I think when it's that short a stop, it would be way too much trouble for the inspectors to check everyone's ticket. So yeah, one stop down. Now a 20-minute walk to a decent-ish hitchhiking spot. And that should take me to the village, where I'm gonna be picked up to go join some Buddhist community for a bit. See how it goes. So I hiked it through the forest. That's the service station I was aiming for. I mean, first of all, there's one car leaving at the moment, so it's not looking super promising, to be honest. But also, there's a damn fence in the way. Like, when will I actually learn to read the fucking map? I mean, the only option really is to hop it and then get across the road, but I'm gonna have to see if there's anything else I can do. So asked a few people, all very positive, all no's, but very friendly and hopeful. So I don't think it should take too long. It's not a super active spot. So again, I need to work on choosing the right places, I guess, but I'm confident I'll be able to get out of here today. And if not, there's a van back there that's leaving tomorrow, and he said I can, so potentially that as a backup. I think something I love the most is that all the conversations you have are so lovely, like, well, in general. It's like even when people are saying no, they're usually offering you something else or just being nice and supportive. It's really rewarding. God damn, does it feel good when you try for ages and nothing happens? Ah, amazing dude, very German. He's got a whole shed load of car for me. So yeah, 5 minutes and off we go.
The winter time is not so beautiful. It's cold.
Yeah, interesting. When I was there, it was up to like 40 degrees at some point, and that was beautiful. I love more heats the better, I find.
You need any.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Both of the ideal ones.
Okay.
Here, I can jump out. You can get straight back onto the road here, maybe. Or...
I go back here.
Cool.
So,
Awesome. It was a real pleasure. Thank you very much.
Well, nice
Shake your hand.
ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao,
Tutu
ciao.
Lea. Have a nice day. Oh yeah. Hoppa. Ciao. Dankeschön. Woo. We made it. There's a McDonald's. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bist der Beste. Bist der Beste, Dankeschön. You're the best. Thank you.
A few years later, it's a little castle.
Wow.
Yeah. So ever since then, we have been renovating it with only our volunteers.
Today just going to be making some paths, but first of all going to harvest us some salad greens. How wholesome is that? Keep you there for a sec. It's really nice. I love that there's a little bit more structure and ceremony than there was in Vonier, because it is still built around Buddhism here. So some meditation practices with some chanting and some cool little rules like walking clockwise round the sort of sacred spaces. Still got so much to learn in that regard. I don't really know what's going on, but there's some definite power to it. I mean, after an hour of meditating with these chants in the background, you really enter a state of calm and peace, just kind of tiptoeing into it. But I know it's there and I'm excited to learn more. But I imagine I'm going to stay here for another week, perhaps even 2 weeks. It's really blissful. And I've still got about a month before I've got to leave Europe. So not in a big rush to get out of Austria. But I think I might end the chapter here and catch you in the next one.